Now to a CBS 2 investigation. Her name is Erin. She's a mom and a Chicago police officer who's been battling the department since returning to work after having her children. Now she's speaking out to CBS 2 investigator Dave Savini, blowing the whistle, hoping to help other new moms too.
Erin's story is unfortunately shared by many other working moms throughout the country, especially women like her, who are first responders returning to work after giving birth, but not given the proper space to pump breast milk in a private and sanitary way.
My face was so red the entire time, and I was just crying while it was just humiliating.
For Erin Kreho,
we're gonna go for a little walk.
Returning to her Chicago police officer job after giving birth
All clear.
to these two children,
Do you see any butterflies? Look both ways, honey.
has been every bit of difficult and degrading.
And we can look again for cars right here. Ready?
Her biggest challenge has nothing to do with actual policing. She's been battling the department over breastfeeding. Erin simply needed a sanitary, private space to pump breast milk for her children while at work, but that didn't happen.
And so I would be undressed in front of my coworkers and pumping milk.
So people could walk in on you at any time.
Yes, I was frustrated. I was really anxious. I would come home nauseous about it.
She says the Chicago Police Department, entrusted with upholding the law, has been breaking it. Both federal and state statutes require employers to provide lactating women a clean room that locks, and it can't be a bathroom.
If you wouldn't have lunch there, I really shouldn't be pumping milk for a baby, and I was.
Like here, next to a toilet, one of the several spaces Erin was told to use.
So, I'm putting my bag on the floor, the pump would go on my lap, and yes, I'm very close to a urinal.
I mean, I could even see stains on the floor.
It was not clean.
She says her career as a cop started off great. CPD even used her image on this recruitment poster. But that all changed when she had a baby in 2020.
That was one of the worst times, just emotionally for me.
There was a time when you were told to go pump in the backseat of the squad car?
Yes. I was initially told to pump in the backseat of the squad car.
She began collecting evidence, photos, and videos.
Yeah, that's my other option for a table.
And has been documenting the problem for 3 years.
I actually took this photo at the time because no one, even walking my supervisor in, no one seemed to take it seriously, and it was very dirty. This was just one surface, and this is how all of the surfaces looked.
And this is you wiping the chair?
This is the arm of the chair that I was to sit in to pump.
She says she had to pump in all kinds of unacceptable conditions: bathrooms, dirty locker rooms, and storage or supply rooms.
This is the room where I'm supposed to put my breast pump stuff on.
She filed these two complaints in 2021 with the Illinois Department of Human Rights.
The Illinois Department of Human Rights agreed with me on some of the instances of discrimination and disagreed with me on other ones.
Each one detailing poor conditions.
I'm not the only one experiencing these issues either.
It's just heartbreaking that workers are put in that position.
Jessica Lee is senior attorney at the Center for Work-Life Law in San Francisco.
Workers in Illinois have a right to a lactation space that's private, that's not a bathroom, and that's suitable for pumping.
She says Erin's case is overwhelmingly common among first responders, women working for police and fire departments around the country.
Since 2022, we found that of all the lactation discrimination cases decided under those federal sex discrimination laws, 41% were from first responders. So even though only a very small segment of the population is a woman working in those fields, they really dominate the legal cases here. And that's a terribly disturbing trend when these are the people who are tasked with upholding the law and protecting our communities.
She says employers in male-dominated industries have been failing to treat women fairly for ages. There have been other similar lawsuits against the Chicago Police and Chicago Fire Departments and police departments in New York, Philadelphia, and New Jersey.
Macho culture?
It's definitely still a macho culture amongst police officers, firefighters, other first responders. A lot of the women who have filed breastfeeding discrimination cases have said that they felt like they didn't quite fit in. And then as soon as they expressed that they needed to go pump milk or that they were breastfeeding, all of a sudden, a torrent of harassment.
I did not expect that it would be this hard. There have been several occasions that I had to dispose of the milk that I pumped, if the room was particularly dirty. If I could.
She says after her first 2 complaints, one of the solutions was this filthy storage room. It was filled with discarded office equipment, boxes, and covered in specks of particles dropping from above.
It was falling from the ceiling. It was all over the room, and it was falling continuously, which I worried about contaminating milk.
Erin then filed a 3rd complaint this summer, frustrated and discouraged about how this is impacting her job and children.
Do you fear retribution?
I've been treated differently for complaining, I would say, for sure. It's really hard to advocate for yourself over and over and over again and just not get any result.
Erin's complaint triggered an internal investigation. It was opened in July 2021. 2 years later, nothing has happened. She's still waiting to just talk to an investigator. Years, and her battle just continues. Chicago police wouldn't comment because there's litigation. Dave Savini, CBS 2 Investigators.